Hey guys, Adam here. I'm here with Don from
guys.
the Newmarket. Is it Newmarket Game Club?
It is.
The Newmarket Game Club. We're here bringing you a battle report today. 600 points, Lords of Battle. So I'm going to be playing a Radagast Radagast Alliance themed army, sort of. It's a little bit competitive, a little bit of a, I don't know.
It's got Alfred, let's put it that way.
Okay, fine. It has Alfred, okay.
Yeah.
Ish, themed-ish. It's more competitive based, honestly. And you're playing what today?
Straight Uruk-Hai.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very common army.
Nothing
Yeah.
else, just Uruk-Hai?
Yeah. Be a good test for you.
Yeah. You definitely have the numbers. I think I have 5 models on the board. Yeah, I do have 5 models on the board, actually.
I got a few more than that.
Yeah. What, 36? Something?
39.
30.
3 full war bands.
Okay, well, 39 models. So 600 points. My army consists of Radagast on Eagle, and then 2 other Great Eagles following him. Alfred, the Counselor, for the Will and Might little combo, and then Gandalf the Grey on horse. And then, yeah, we might as well just show you our army off. It's a beautiful painted army. So we're going to show you the board, show you the models, and then get right into the game. Lords of Battle. Here we go. All right, guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing off my army here. So you do have Radagast on Eagle there, and then he's leading the 2 Great Eagles there and there. You have Gandalf the Grey mounted. Staff is a little bit deformed, but hey, still got the model. And then the almost completed painted Alfred there. So that is my 600 point army. It's a little bit shy of 600 points, but I don't have anything else that I can put into it. So we'll come back and I'll show you Don's army next. Alright, so this is Don's Uruk-Hai army, so I'm just going to pan around and show you what he has, and I'll have him go by warband and actually detail it out. So Don, if you want to just start with that army right there, and what do you got in there?
Yeah,
well, that
it's
warband.
led by an Uruk-Hai captain with heavy armor and shield, and we've got 3 ferals, 3 berserkers, 3 marauders with shields, the upgraded scouts. Obviously that means I have Mauhur here. And 3 Uruk-Hai with crossbow and pike. So all of my guys, either with crossbow or pike, have both crossbow and pike.
Awesome.
And then in the middle,
next one,
I've got the Uruk-Hai shaman with 6 Uruk-Hai warriors with shield and 6 with pike and crossbow.
Nice. And lastly,
over here we got Mauhur, who's missing a sword, and 3 ferals, 3 berserkers, 3 marauders, one of which does not have a shield because I was short 1 point, and then 3 crossbow pike.
Nice. So that is Don's 600 point Uruk-Hai army.
Basically your standard competitive Uruk-Hai list.
Minus Saruman, but hey. Alright guys, this is the table that we're playing on. It is a plains area with some trees and forests. On the other side of a river, there's Don in the background. Then you can see that over on this side, on the river, you got the town. It's almost like a little Rohan town there. So this is the board that we're playing with. Showed you the boards, showed you the armies, and now we're going to get right into the game. So I'm going to roll off with Don, and we're going to decide who's deploying and where. So we got a 5 to Don's 5. Let's try that again. I got a 6 to Don's 2. All right, so I'm going to choose to deploy on this side of the table with the town. You know, it's almost like Radagast and Gandalf and Alfred might be defending it. And I'll have Don set up on that table half there with the forest, almost like the Uruk-Hai are invading. All right, guys, so this is my roll for my first warband to see where he sets up. It's going to be Radagast and the Great Eagles. So he's going to be setting up within 12 inches of the center. All right, so this is where the Eagles have set up here in Radagast. They're setting up just at the back of the 12-inch mark for my table half.
My shaman's warband.
All right, so this is Don's shaman's warband, so they have to set up within 12 inches of the center of the board. So this is where Don's shaman and Uruk-Hai have set up. It looks like a whole bunch of crossbows there. So I'll roll next to see where Gandalf sets up. He sets up also within 12 inches of the center of the board. Gandalf is setting up back here with Radagast and the Eagles within 12 inches of the center of the board on my side, so we'll go into Don next.
This is for Mauhur.
Mauhur, all right, Mauhur. Let's see where he sets up. He also sets up within 12 inches of the board edge, or of the middle of the table, sorry. All right, so Don set up Mauhur and his warband over here on this bridge, and they are within 12 inches of the middle of the table.
And just a reminder that all of my pikes or crossbows have both pikes and crossbows.
Yep,
so here and also on these guys over here.
All right, sounds good.
Because that's what you do with Uruk-Hai. You put pikes and crossbows on guys.
Pikes and crossbows all the way. Let's see where Alfred sets up. Surprise, surprise, he has to set up within 12 inches of the middle. But that's okay, that's where I'm gonna want him right now. All right, so the captain of this warband have set up over here on the other bridge. It looks like they're going to be bottlenecking me into this village here. So let's go into priority for the first round. Before priority starts though, I do have one thing I gotta do at the beginning of the priority phase, and that's with Alfred, and that's with giving his will, or hopefully giving extra might, to either Radagast or Gandalf. So what's gonna happen is one will is gonna be spent on Gandalf to give him an extra might. So I roll a d6. On a 1, Gandalf loses d3. On a 2, he gets 1 might, and then on a 6, he gets d3 might. So here we go. So Gandalf gets 1 extra might. Radagast, 2 on him. Let's see what he gets. So Radagast gets 2 extra might. Now let's roll for priority. I rolled a 1, thank you. I both rolled a 1, so let's try this again. There's my 2. To Don's 1.
That's
Don, that's a lot of 1s. That's not good. All right, I'll come back with priority for good. All right, so at the beginning of the move phase, I am calling a channel blinding light with Gandalf there, so that way it becomes an exhaustion-based spell instead of a turn-based spell. So that will use his 1 point of might that he got from Alfred. And let's see if he casts it. He does cast it on a 3. All right, so the end of the first turn here, the Eagles and Radagast and everybody move from over in this section here, just hiding out behind this house here. And Gandalf did get blinding light off there, so he is within the center of everybody. So everybody will be needing 6s to hit my guys. Don has moved all his Uruk-Hai around the house. And then the crossbow guys here are just staying stationary. And then those guys are moving in on the opposite flank. So we'll come back with shooting phase, correct?
Sounds good.
All right. So just to speed things along here, Don is shooting with all those crossbowmen there and those 3 there into this eagle here. I believe 3 will have it in the way for this hill, and so he'll roll those differently, but let's see what happens. He does need 6s to hit.
Okay, so here's the 6 over here.
Okay. Not a single 6. Not a single 6.
And then we'll go with the 3 on the bridge.
Yep. And no 6s, all 3s and 5s. So we'll come back with priority next. Priority roll, turn number 2. 2. To Don's 4. We'll come back after movement. All right, so the Uruk-Hai shaman there at the beginning of his movement phase is going to cast Fury, I assume.
He is. I'll throw 2 dice at it.
2 dice. Let's see what he gets. 3 and a 3. I'm assuming it goes off on 3s.
Yes, it does.
All right, so he has Fury. So during the movement phase, Gandalf moved around the building. He's over here, and he's going to be targeting that Uruk-Hai right there, the Berserker, with using a free 1 and Sorceress Blasting on a 5. That's a 2. Definitely did not go off. End of the movement phase. A couple of Skeleton guys there flanking around the line over there. So there is 1 eagle that is in combat with that 1 scout. Other eagles and Radagast there. Gandalf, another eagle. Alfred over here. That line is moving around the flank here. And those Uruk-Hais stayed stationary. So we'll come back with the shooting phase. Shooting phase, Don here is going to be shooting with these 6 Uruk-Hai crossbowmen. 3 will have it in the way, just shooting through their own guys. And then 3 won't, and then they should have it in the way because of the fence, I believe, too, for Radagast on Eagle, do you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah? All right, so let's see the rolls here. So
okay, these are going to be the 3 that do have the in the way, and I need 6s.
Needing 6s, that one's cocked. And it's a 2, so nothing so far.
And then these will be the non in the ways.
All right. No 6s whatsoever. All 4s and 1s. So we'll come back with combat. This phase is going to be that Uruk-Hai scout, right? They are scouts, or what are they?
He's a feral.
He's a feral. Okay, Uruk-Hai feral versus my eagle. So let's see what happens. I got a 5 highest. Oh, the OSBGL 6. No, that's not supposed to happen. All right, so
I haven't rolled 1 yet all game.
That's good, good. All right, so roll again, see what happens.
So strength 4.
Yeah, so needing 6s.
And he would have been fainting because you're
Higher fight. Yep. There's a wound, so that eagle is down to 2 wounds. Let's go into priority for turn number 3. Here's my roll. A 2 again, and a 2. You had priority last.
I did.
So I have priority. Any heroics? So over here, this Uruk-Hai captain is spending a might point to heroic charge. Or sorry, heroic move.
Yep.
All right. I will counter with Radagast because he has 5 might right now. So here's the roll off. See what happens. 1, 2, 3. It's done. 4, 5, 6. Me. What is up with this? No. All right. We'll come back after movement. All right. So starting on the end, he's going to be charging. I'm assuming into the eagle.
Yeah, right in front of him there.
All right. So needing a courage test.
And he needs a 5.
Needing 5s. There's a 5.
He has a 5.
He's in. In like Finn. All right, we're gonna go down the line and go to, I'm assuming the next one?
Yeah, we'll go to this one here.
Okay, charging into...
Same guy.
Same guy. Needing 5s again? No.
And we will go to the Berserker there.
Needing 3s. Courage 7, right?
Yes.
And he's definitely in with an 8, so...
So he will come here.
Okay. So he's charging into that eagle. Okay,
Yep.
and who's next?
And we'll go with the next Berserker.
Going into...
He will go to... How far can these guys go? I don't think he's even going to get him. He will go to the same one.
Okay. He's in. Excellent.
We'll move him back this way a bit.
Yep.
And then this Feral will go after Radagast.
Okay. Let's see what happens. He's definitely in with a 7.
See how far he can go. So he's going to come around underneath the wing here.
Yep.
There.
Right in there. Okay.
And this guy is going to
Into
do the
Radagast
same
as well.
thing.
Well, he's in on that 4 alone because it is a Berserker.
It
so
is.
So he's in on Radagast as well.
Yes. And we'll see if this guy's in range even. And I think I probably should have moved him first, but I didn't.
Yeah, should have. But hey,
He's in there.
then everybody else has to end within 6 of them. So
I think he's only courage 4 though.
okay. He's in though with an 11 roll.
He's laughing.
There we go. So that is that heroic move.
One last thing, I forgot.
Yep.
This guy has a movement of 8. I forgot that. He's not going to be able to get into anybody though, but
They'll just move up.
he'll move up here.
Okay.
And then these 3 guys are Pike's crossbow, so
Yep.
we'll move them up. So he'll support there.
Okay.
He'll support there. And this guy will support there.
All right. So I'll come back after my movement, or if there's any magic to be cast. So Gandalf here at the beginning of turn, he's going to cast Terrifying Aura on himself, needing 2 higher, using a free one. There's 6 I needed earlier. And then he's going to just charge into that feral right there. And that is all he's doing. And that is all my movement. All right, so Mauhur and these guys over here are all going to be heroic marching all the way over to that fight scene over there. Movement phase is over. These 2, have moved across and flanking around the building towards Gandalf. That guy charged there. Gandalf casted his Terrifying Aura on himself and charged that guy there. And those guys charged into Radagast with the captain there. Berserker's over here on that Great Eagle. That Eagle charged into the 2 spear support and then was countercharged by that Uruk-Hai. Shaman moved up as well as those guys. crossbowman moved across, and Mauhur did his heroic march and came flying across the board towards the fight. There's no shooting this phase, so we're gonna go right into combat. Gandalf charged into that one there, so that feral. So he's fight 4.
Yes, he is.
All right, so we need 6 here. Oh, that is good. That's another 6.
That's an OSBGL 6.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend 3 might to do that. I'd be out of might. So go ahead. See what happens.
Okay, so he's strength 4.
Yep.
I didn't say he was fainting, so we'll play he wasn't.
Yep.
I'll go first one after the horse.
Okay. Horse is dead.
And second one after the man.
And not. All right, so Rowan Rider on Radagast. He's fine. Next, let's do this eagle over here. So I do have
this one?
Yeah, that one right there. So there's the 2 pikemen plus the other one. So the eagle rolls 5 highest.
Okay, I'll be fainting with the scout.
Yep. All right, let's see what happens. There's another 6. Look at that 6. That's good. All right, so he backs off into the riverbed. And let's see if you're damaging.
So I need 6s.
You need 6s, yeah.
So this will be the scout who's fainting.
That's a cock. So 5,
Nope.
so nothing.
And then the other 2 guys.
Yep.
Nope.
That's a 4 and a 1, so nothing. He survives. We'll go into the bald eagle, like great eagle there. I got a 6, so I win.
Yes, you do.
All right, so I'm going to hurl. I'm gonna hurl that guy here straight back into all these ones here, straight across. So he's going. You're what, strength 4?
Yes.
So you're going 5 inches straight back this way. Okay. So let's see where he ends up.
You're going to be hitting those 3, I would assume.
Yeah.
So he's going to end up approximately here.
All right, so that's where he ends up there. Alright, so starting off with this guy here, the red die in my hand is going to be the strength 6, and he went through 3 guys, so those are the black dice. So there's a 6, so he's dead. Yes, first actual casualty death there. Then we're going to roll into this guy, so he has a strength 3 hit on him, so we're needing 5s. Nothing. The spear guy back there, that's not prone, needing 5s. He's dead. And then needing 6s on that berserker. Why can't my red and gold dice roll 6s like Don's?
I don't know why, but it's good. It's a good thing.
Oh, this guy gets pushed back.
Oh, yeah, didn't see it.
Yeah, anyhow. So we'll come back with Radagast combat. All right, so Radagast here versus 3. So the captain plus the spear support.
I'll be fainting and 2-handing with the berserker.
Okay.
So fainting with the feral, 2-handing with the berserker. But if you
well, the feral's not on him because he was pulled off by Gandalf.
My mistake.
Right?
Sorry.
So it's a spear support and berserker and captain.
Yeah, I'll still 2-handed with the berserker. I think I'm going to need to roll.
I need a 6 here.
Yep.
There it is, fight 7. So he is going to what? He wants to hurl the berserker down there, straight back this way, through, and hopefully hit that guy.
Okay.
All right. So he's gonna go 6 inches. Yeah, strength 4. So.
Yep.
All right. So the berserker ends up all the way over here, hitting 3 guys. So again, we're gonna roll the same thing as before. So red is gonna be the strength 6, blacks are the strength 3. So there's a 6. So that berserker is dead. Okay, so this feral here, is he defense 6 with the shield? 5. Okay, so needing 5s. There's a 6, so he's dead. The spear supporting crossbow guy, that's a 1, so nothing. And then the captain, it's a 4, so nothing. This is what the table looks like at the end. Gandalf did lose his horse. Eagle survived with no wounds. And those guys are charging in the side. So let's get right into priority next. I got a 4 versus a 1. Any heroics? All right, so Dawn did call a heroic movement with the captain here. I am countering with Radagast there, so it's a roll off. Hopefully I get it this time. That's off the table. There's a 6, I get it. All right, so partway through Radagast's movement, he's gonna use 2 will to cast Nature's Wrath. There's a 6. So everybody within 6 inches of him.
I'll resist it.
With one?
Yeah, it's the guy on the ground.
Oh, the captain over there? Okay.
Yeah.
So
may as well resist it because his future does not look bright. So.
No. Here it is. Here's a roll. There's a 5. And does he have any might left?
He does not.
No might left. So it does go off. So everybody is knocked down within 6 inches of Radagast before he completes his movement. Gandalf here's movement, just following suit with the heroic march. So he's going to come over here. And he's going to Sorcerous Blast that feral there, using one of his stores and one free one. There's a 6, so it goes off. All right, here's a roll to see how far back he goes. He goes back 4 inches, so he's going to be going straight back into a bunch of guys.
So we're hitting up to this guy.
Yep. All right, so that feral needing 4 to wound him. There's a 5, so he's dead.
Let me just check 1 second.
Yeah.
So he is within 6 of the shaman.
He is within 6, not what I wanted, but hey.
No.
No. All right, that's a 1. And the crossbow guy there will need, not a wound. 6 on the captain, nothing. And then 6 on the berserker, nothing. All right, so here's the movements after my heroic move. So Gandalf, Alfrid of all people, and the eagle all jumped in on the guy there that wasn't knocked down. Radagast is on that guy over there, and that eagle is on the captain. Come back after the rest of the movements. All right, so this is what the table looks like after movement. Radagast is on the one guy there. That eagle is on the berserker and the captain with the spear support, and these guys have all moved up. And those guys have moved up over there. So we'll go into shooting next. Actually, there is no shooting because you moved all your guys, right?
Correct.
We'll go into combats next. 2 heroics being called this turn. Radagast is calling heroic against that guy, and heroic combat, I should say. And Gandalf is calling heroic combat against that guy. We're going to start off with Radagast on the 1. I have 3 attacks because he charged in. 5 highest.
I'll be shielding, of course.
Yep, shielding.
No 6.
So I'm going to rend.
Okay.
So doubling those 3 attacks into 6. There's a 6, so he's good and dead. And then he's going to charge into the spear support guy. This combat next, I have 4 attacks, so the 2 from the eagle are the black. Gandalf is going to be the red, and the white's going to be Alfrid. So we need a 6 to win the combat automatically. I got a 5 highest from the eagle. Shielding. There's a 6. And he somehow won that because Gandalf rolled a 1 on his attack. Wow. So I am pushed back.
Good news.
Yeah, good news for you. Not so much for me. So we'll go into the next eagle combat. Actually, I'm going to do Radagast over there first. So we'll go Radagast charging in on the spear support guy. Roll the 5 highest. Which was 3, so he's going to rend him. And he's good and dead with that 5 there. This eagle here on the captain and the berserker, he has a highest fight, or higher fight, so I'm going to see if I get a 6. I got a 4 highest. Let's see what Don gets.
Okay, so I'll be fighting normally with the berserker, and my captain does not have any might, so I don't need to differentiate.
Yep. And so they win it, so I get pushed back. There you go.
Okay,
and your captain stands up but can't strike, but the berserker sure can.
Needing at least a 6 here.
Yeah, 6. And nothing on that eagle. So, priority next. Priority roll for the next turn. And a 3. And a 4. Priority evil. Radagast here is calling a heroic move. He's being countered by Mauhur over there. So it's a roll off. You have priority, so feel free to roll. Good as 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 evil. Let's see what happens. Going to evil.
Excellent.
That's not good. Not good at all. The movement phase is over. Gandalf was tied down by that berserker there, who rolled extremely well for getting in. The eagle then countercharged. Alfrid was charged by the one. What are those guys called again? I'm terrible. I don't play them all that often.
They're scouts, but upgraded to marauder.
Oh, okay. That eagle over here has 2 guys on him, 1 feral, 1 berserker, and then Radagast is surrounded almost by Uruk-Hai. So we'll come back. Any shooting?
No.
come back with combats next. So Radagast versus how many here is going to be first?
He's got a Berserker, Mauhur, Pike support, Marauder, a warrior, and another warrior.
All right.
My captain chickened out and didn't want to get into that fight.
No, did not make his courage test. All right, so I'm going to roll 2 dice, see what happens. So I got a 4 highest. We'll see if I need to use any might with Radagast.
Okay, so all of my guys are going to feint, obviously, because you have the higher fight, and the Berserker will feint and two-handed.
Sounds good.
Okay, so here's the Berserker. He wins.
He wins.
Or no, actually, he comes down to a 4. My bad.
Yeah.
So he's out. So
Mauhur wins it on that 6. All right, so I am trapped, so you get double attacks, I believe. Right?
Yes, sir.
So
your defense 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Trap, give me 2 dice.
So on the Eagle, needing 5s with the...
Two-handing, fainting Berserker.
Okay. So there's a 1 in the cock. And it's fainting, so there's 1 wound. 2 wounds on the Eagle so far.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay,
Mauhur's next.
He's strength 5. Still needs a 6.
Yeah.
But he has 3 attacks, so he gets 6 attacks.
That's right. Needing 6s.
Should be a 6 here.
Probably.
You said it now.
There's 2. So that's all on the Eagle. So the Eagle's dead, so roll for Radagast, see what happens to him. He's not knocked prone, which is key. 4 attacks left on Radagast here, needing 5s. 1. So I'll roll Fate. Nothing. Roll another Fate. Nothing.
You could might it if you
No. There's a Fate 1. Gandalf versus the Eagle, or sorry, Gandalf versus the Eagle. Gandalf versus the, versus the 1 Berserker there. So here's my roll, see if I get a 6. I got a 5 highest on Gandalf.
Obviously fighting normal on the Berserker.
Yeah.
No 6.
So I take it, so I'm going to run with the Eagle, fight normally with Gandalf. So he is dead.
I'd be trapped there, I think. What's your fight?
I think it's like fight 3 or something like that. Less than yours. Alfred versus 1. Alfred gets a 4. And a 4, so it goes to the Uruk-Hai. There we go. Alfred moves back his inch. See what he gets. Alfred takes a wound. He does have a fate. So he makes his fate, so he does not take that wound. Eagle on 2.
I'll fight normal with the Berserker.
Got a 4 highest.
Come on, guys.
Need to beat a 4. No! Here we go. Gonna rend on the Berserker. Nothing. That is garbage, but I do push him back. This is what it looks like. Not so good for Radagast being over there. And Gandalf there, both off their mounts and the Eagles. So let's roll for priority. Priority 3 for the good guys versus 4. I will call a heroic might with Gandalf. I'll call a heroic movement with Gandalf. I think I said heroic might.
I have no might left.
Yeah. Starting here, I'm going to have Gandalf with his heroic movement move over an inch and cast on 2 from his store, with 2 will from his store, 1 free one. He's going to cast Sorceress Blast on that feral right there, needing 5s. He does get a 5, so it does go off, and he's going to be going back 3 inches. This is the strength 5 hit versus the guy that was blasted back. Dead. With a 6, yep. Over here, I need 6s on the Uruk-Hai warrior with shield. Dead. Need 5s on the other marauder. Dead. Gandalf with that shot. Rocked him. Now he's going to move back the rest of his move. Next in this heroic movement is Radagast, but before he moves, he's going to cast Nature's Wrath with 2. Needing a 4. There is a 3 over there, so he will use his last point of might to bump that up to a 4. It is a 4 that is required here. Let's see what happens. And it's a 1, so everybody within 6 before Radagast moves is knocked. Radagast ended over there. This eagle is in combat with that one. That eagle's in combat with that one. And All those guys there were knocked down due to nature's wrath by Radagast before his movement. This guy here is trying to charge into that eagle there, so Don's gonna roll. What's his courage?
4.
4, he is in. Movement here. Got that eagle on 2. That one's moved around. All these guys are sort of flanking around the eagles to get into Radagast and Gandalf there. And these guys have sort of stayed put on that bridge, and these guys are charging around the side as well. So, any shooting, Don? Mm-hmm. All right, we'll come back with shooting phase. All right, so Don has 7 shots in total into that eagle there. These 2 here have it in the way, and then those 3 are shooting, and then these guys over there as well. So, let's see what happens. You need just 6s to hit still. These are in the way, I guess.
2 with the in the ways.
All right. Do not hit.
I hope I get at least 1 6. I haven't hit yet. And then how many more did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
Yep. See what happens. Not a single 6. That's the way I like it. Thank you, Blinding Light. Combat phase next. I have no heroics because both my eagles are fighting. So Don, what fight do you want to do first?
Let's do it against the giant eagle over here.
Okay, so against that eagle there versus 2. So here's my
fainting.
Yep. I rolled a 5 highest. And there we go. So I will hurl that one there in a straight line back. He goes a total of 6 inches back. Guy goes flying all the way back here to that spot there, knocking over 3 other guys. So his strength 6 will be on that, and then 3's on the black. So let's see what happens. He is definitely dead. 5, 5, 6, and 4. So I need 6s on him, right?
3 versus
6. So 6, yeah. Nothing. 6s versus the captain there, right?
Yeah, he's 7, but he's still need a 6.
Nope. And then versus the other berserker who's down, need another 6. And no. This eagle next versus 1, so here's my rolls. 5 highest.
We'll be shielding here.
And shielding. 5 highest, but I have the higher fight, so I go. So he's also going to be hurled, but I'm going to hurl him sort of back this way. So, and he's going to hurl 7 inches back. So, yeah.
So he's going to hit the fence. So probably you can hit these 3.
All those 3. Yep. That's the hope. So he goes through 3 guys. And so, again, strength 6 on the red. So I don't think he's dead. Not dead this time. Oh, but he does hit the fence, so I get that extra one as well for hitting the strength 6 there. Strength 6 as well. But it's a 2, so nothing. Guys, he goes through are all defense 5, so I'm just going to roll them all together. Declare.
This guy's a character.
How many feet does Mauhur have?
1.
And he has 2 wounds?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll probably end up putting him against Mauhur, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so I have 1. I'm actually going to kill that guy there. So I'm going to kill this guy.
This guy was the guy you threw. So
Oh, okay.
You want to kill this guy.
I'll kill the feral then instead. So this is what it looks like after combats. I have knocked down a few more, just trying to keep them at bay a little bit longer. And we'll come right back with priority roll. Priority roll for next turn.
Oh.
I got a 2. Goes to me. He can't stop. Gandalf here, at the end of his movement, is targeting Mauhur all the way over there. He's going to use 2.
He can't shoot.
To cast Sorcerer's Blast on him. Yeah, 2. Needing a 5. Getting a 5. Mauhur has no will, so he's going to go back straight. 3 inches. Boo. His strength. What is it? Strength 5 hit versus Mauhur, so needing a 4. So is your defense 4, right? So there's a wound on Mauhur.
Okay, I'll use his point of fate. Can you roll it over here?
Yeah, sure, wherever you want. Nothing.
Oh my God. You notice the theme here?
Oh yeah, when you need it, you lose it. Yeah. So he has no fit, and then versus the other 2 guys. So versus the crossbow guy, and then the Uruk-Hai. So crossbow guy, nothing. Berserker is dead. This guy there is going to charge into that eagle there, and let's see what happens. He's in.
He is.
This is what board looks like after movement. So Radagast, Gandalf, and Alfirid over there. A couple of Uruk-Hai skating around the building. That eagle is surrounded. Surprise, surprise. over here. Everybody else just sort of spread out, not wanting to be Sorcerer Blast or anything else. And then that eagle has 2 on him, so no shooting, right, Don?
Right.
We'll go right into combat. Starting here, I will be doing that combat first. Don is going to be fainting, so let's see what I roll.
Sure.
Double ones! No!
You need to pick up some
Hashtag Bosch.
dice.
Yes. Hashtag Bosch. Oh, there's a 6. That's not good. Now, he's not trapped. Does have 3 wounds still, so let's see what happens.
I'll need 6s here.
6s?
No
Nothing.
1s, no 6s. That's bad news.
All right, into the next combat. That eagle there.
I'll be doing a lot of fainting, and at least one of the berserkers will two-handed feint.
That berserker there. Will, Okay. So here we go. I need a 6.
No.
What is this? 2
That
2s
is
now.
encouraging. Here's the captain
Yes.
who's laying on the ground.
The captain won it.
He takes
All
it.
right, so I am trapped.
So these 2 guys get to stand up,
That's right.
but
They
not
don't
fight.
That's right. Everybody else will get to fight.
So pikemen,
Nothing yet. 5 and a 3.
nope. These guys will just back up.
Okay.
Okay, what do we have here? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 strength, 4 attacks that are fainting and get doubled because you're trapped.
That's right.
So
But you did say one was going to be 2-handing though.
Yeah,
Just,
that one.
Okay.
yeah.
So you have.
So he has 2 attacks.
Yeah, okay.
So 3 attacks.
Yep.
4 attacks.
Awesome.
And so fainting, needing 6s.
Fainting, needing 6s. I see 1 6, and I see 1 1, and I see 2 1s and a cock die. 2 6s, so he is dead.
We only had 1.
Only had 2,
Okay.
so and you already rolled 2 6s. So that eagle is.
Oh, I didn't see
gone.
the other 6.
Yeah, that eagle is dead. So
That is
casualty.
excellent news.
Not so much. Good for you. Not so much good for me. I still have 1 left.
Yes, you do.
Anyhow, we'll come back priority. Well, let's do priority right now.
Yeah, okay.
I got a 2. That's not good for me. That's a cock die though. So that's. You got
3.
a 3. Priority, evil. Radagast here is going to call a heroic move, affecting everybody. Over here, Gandalf is going to use a free 1 cast Sorcerer's Blast on that guy there, needing a 5.
Excellent.
That's all I gotta say.
Good job, Gandalf.
And then he's gonna stay there. Alfred is just gonna move around, and that's my movement. Ring of Death is closing in around Gandalf, Radagast, Eagle, and Alfred. All over there, so movement is done. There's gonna be no shooting this round, so we're gonna go right into combat. It's the only combat this turn, so 3 guys there are gonna faint, and then the Berserker is going to 2-hand. So let's see what happens with the Eagle. He needs a 6, and I got a 4 highest. That's not looking good for me.
Okay, so here's the 2-handed fainting guy.
Yeah.
So it's a 2.
2.
And then I have 4 other guys.
Yep. Let's see what happens. I am loving that roll. Thank you, Don. Please don't roll. Yeah, Eagle wins. The Eagle is going to hurl that Berserker straight back on a bit of an angle, just to clip everybody here, hopefully into that Shaman. So he's going to be going back 4 inches. Berserker takes a strength. That's the higher hit, so he'll need 4s. No,
What is it? 5?
strength 5. Strength
5?
5.
So he needs a 5.
5. So let's see what happens. Well, he's dead on that 6 roll. And then versus the captain, nothing. Priority roll next turn. I got a 2. I got a priority win for me. Here is going to cast Sorcerer's Blast with his free 1 on Mauhur there, needing a 5. And it's cast on a
Gandalf.
6. So he goes back 2 inches, which is enough to go into the Shaman.
Yeah, basically knocks these
Yeah.
guys down.
So here's the Strength 5 versus Mauhur. Does not wound. Strength 3 versus Shaman. Does not wound either. Over here, Radagast has moved into just about to move into combat with that guy there. He's going to cast Nature's Wrath using his last 2 will. There's his 4, so it goes off because nobody has will within 6 inches of him. Maybe the Shaman, but then Fury's gone.
Yeah, we're not using that well.
No. So everybody within 6 inches will be knocked down. We'll come back after that. All right, so this one here, he's going to be making courage test to charge into the Eagle. No, not happening. So he stays still. It's like after moving, those guys there weren't able to move anywhere. That one has moved closer to Gandalf, but was not quite in range, so Gandalf is there. Radagast, Alfred are on that guy. Those guys are moving around, and these guys are making their line. So, no shooting this phase, so let's get right into combats. I'm going to start off with Gandalf there, I guess.
Well, shield.
Actually, beforehand. Yeah, okay, so there's shield. So Gandalf rolls a 4. Ooh, Gandalf ties it, but has a higher fight, so he is trapped because he's knocked down. So 1 and a 2 does not kill him though. So, yep. Next, I guess Radagast and Alfred.
Fighting normal.
Yep. Got a 5 highest. And beats his 5 because of fight value. So he's trapped, so I'll roll these twice. And there's a 6. He is good and dead. Eagle's coming up next. So here, the Eagle, needing a 6. And he gets it. He's going to rend the captain.
Okay.
So your strength 4.
Defense 7.
Well, rend goes against your strength.
Oh, sorry, my bad. What are you?
I'm strength 6.
Okay, 3s.
So 3s. Wow, that is garbage. 1. That is it on that captain.
Okay, so he has no fate, so he'll take a wound.
He takes a wound. All right, so he's down to 1 wound. So that is that.
He's my leader.
So that's what it looks like after combat. All right, Don says. What do you say, Don?
This is the most important roll for me of the whole game. Can't get a 1.
Let's go. Let's see. I got a 4.
Oh, I can beat that.
Don gets a 3. Priority. I'm gonna start off with Gandalf. You know what? It's all do or die here. So he's gonna start off with doing Strength and Will with 1 store and 1 free one, needing a 4 or higher on Radagast. And there's a 6, so it goes off. So, and then he's gonna charge into.
Does he get 1 or D3 or?
He gets 1. So now Radagast.
Charging the guy on the ground.
Yeah, he charges into the guy on the ground.
Do the Nature's Wrath.
Radagast with 1 now. Will is going to attempt Nature's Wrath on a 6. End of my movement. So what happened was Radagast was given Will by Gandalf using Strength and Will, and then casted Nature's Wrath. So all of Don's guys were knocked prone. Then the Eagle charged into those 2 over there, and that is that. After movement, this is what it looks like. I knew it was going to come down to this, but here it is. Everybody is in combat. Not good. I need to be rolling some 6s. Hot 6s. I'm going to start off combats here with Radagast versus a whole bunch. So there's what?
What do I have here? I have a warrior, a feral on the ground, and 2 pike
guys.
support. So
5.
what's your fight?
Fight 5.
So fainting.
Yep. All right, I need a 6.
Oh.
Radagast survives. All right, I'm gonna go against the feral on the ground. What's his defense? Is it 5?
Yep.
So we need 5s. He is dead. Yes, another one bites dust. All right, over here, Gandalf. See what happens.
Pretty much the same thing.
I need a 6 again. I got a 5. That's strong, but I don't know if it's strong enough.
Okay.
We're
going
the cup. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh no!
The cup is how you win.
And then he gets he's not trapped. He doesn't move back. But here we go.
Okay, let's use the cup again.
Yep.
So everybody here was fainting. Actually, 1 guy can't hit you. So
Yeah. So you only got 2.
3.
Oh yeah,
This guy's a
feral.
feral.
Yeah. Sorry. No cup shaking. Needing 5s.
Oh!
Okay.
The
Well,
cup for the win.
fate roll number 1. I'll re-roll that because of the ring. Makes it. Fate roll number 2. Makes it. Fate roll number 3. Makes
Nice.
it.
Well done.
Oh, not good. But he is alive still. So let's do Alfred next. Alfred down there with 1.
Yep.
Let's get a good roll. There's another 6 for Alfred. Can Alfred win this fight versus 2?
No fainting
Yeah.
here.
He's going up against Mauhur. You have the higher fight.
I do.
I'm pretty sure. So, all right. So Alfred moves back.
I'm sticking with this cup.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. Alfred moved back. So Alfred, I think, is going to bite the dust here. So Don needs 3s on the right. or 4s on the red dice and 3s on the rest. So let's see what happens. Alfred is dead. Alfred's very dead. He only has 1 wound, so Alfred is gone. He's gone.
So you're like 6 or
All right, so everybody that's here is gonna be fainting, and then the berserker's gonna be two-handing. Is that what you said?
He'll two-handed faint, and everybody else that can faint will faint.
Okay, let's see if I get it.
Roll a 6.
Let's get a 6. Yes.
Roll a 6.
All right, so I'm gonna go
Okay,
one.
tell me what you wanna do.
I'm gonna do the first one versus Captain because he only has 1 wound left, so I need 3s. There he is.
You're rending?
Yeah, rending. And then the second one versus the other trapped guy there on the ground. What is up with that? That's twice I did that.
Oh, you won the fight. That's
I won the fight, so everybody else is pushed back. So we'll see what it looks like after combat. So, this is what it looks like after combat. I am surrounded. That is not a good thing. So, let's get right into priority and see what happens. Priority roll for me is a 2. No! Oh! Yes! Yes, we'll come back with move. Last time, so I'm going to do it again this time. So I'm going to go 2 into Radagast, 1 free, 1 store. So Gandalf will be out of might, blinding light will be down now. So just as FYI.
Oh yeah, that's a really important
when we're in combat. Yeah. So we need a 4. I get it.
Okay.
So then he's going to move into one guy coming around this way. So Gandalf will end up right there. Radagast, what is he going to do? He's going to cast Nature's Wrath on a 4+ on 1 die. Can't even might it. Can't do it. This might be the end of those 2. We'll see what happens. Well, here we go. Movement is done. Radagast and Gandalf are both surrounded, as well as the eagle. There's going to be no shooting, so let's get right into combats. You know what? I'm going to do the eagle first. Eagle. All right. All around so that can, and then two-handed on the berserker. Let's see if I get a 6 with my eagle. That is weak.
That is what we wanted
That
to
is
see last
weak. Let's see what Dawn gets.
Okay.
All ones, or even a 2, but nothing higher.
Here's the two-handed.
And he wins. All right, so he is trapped, so we'll see if he dies. All right, 5s for the berserker. Let's see if he gets him. There's 1 wound on the eagle out of 3, needing 2 more.
And he has only 1 attack, I think.
Yeah, mostly shamans do. Yeah.
So, and I don't know if these guys can. I'm gonna say no. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2,
12.
which cannot faint.
Yep. So rolling that twice.
I'll just add some.
All right, let's see. Needing 2 more 6s.
So 12 attacks, no fainting.
Yep. I see 2 right there. That eagle is dead. Over here, let's go Radagast next.
So Gandalf is fighting Mauhur?
Yeah.
Okay, so Radagast is against the.
And Radagast gets a 6. Look at that.
Okay, well,
Look at
wins
that.
then. He wins.
I'm going to go against the guy that has the lowest defense. That's a 5, right?
Yeah.
So I need 5s and another 6. So he's done. Lucky Radagast. Let's see if Gandalf can do the same. The only thing is he's up against Mauhur, so we're both the same fight. So I need a 6. Bye-bye, Gandalf.
Here's Mauhur.
Here's Mauhur's roll. Gosh. Yeah, let's
What did you roll?
I rolled a 2. So I could might to tie you.
Okay,
but
so
you need
who else do I have left?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. He's actually not able to support because of where I put him.
Yep.
So what was that, 5?
5, yep.
Gonna use the cup here to make sure.
The cup for the win. Oh yeah, I can't do anything there. So he is not trapped.
I don't think he's
though.
trapped because he can make way.
That's right. So
He can squeeze out.
thank you very much. These are the non-fainting rolls, needing 5
pikemen.
swoons. Nothing yet.
And then
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3 that
that
were
are
fainting. I don't need the cup.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Oh,
1. So that's 1 wound on Gandalf.
And then Mauhur needs 4.
4s. Mauhur, you better not do it. Mauhur,
I need the
better
cup.
not do it.
I'm breaking down. I'm going for the cup. Come on, Mauhur.
4s.
Oh, Gandalf. is still alive with 1 wound. That ain't good, but I'm broken, so we'll see what happens beginning of next turn.
Last turn.
Alright, so this is the beginning of the phase. Let's see, priority roll for me is a 1. Automatically goes to you.
Oh yeah, you had it. I'm gonna roll anyways.
Cocked eye. I am gonna call a heroic move with Radagast right there. So, actually no, with Gandalf. I'm gonna call it with Gandalf first. With heroic move with Gandalf, not Radagast. Alright, so this is Gandalf's courage test. It's fine. So he's gonna do with a free one, Strength and Will and Radagast. Goes off on a 6, and then he's gonna move. Radagast courage check. He's good with a 5. Radagast having 1 will is going to Nature's Wrath on a 5. Radagast is going to after casting Nature's Wrath, he's gonna come around this way onto that one. So they're both on 1. Gandalf's on her, and Radagast is on the crossbow guy. Alright, so this is what movement looks like at the end of the round. We'll get right into combat. Gandalf,
yes, sir.
First one, yeah. There we go. Gandalf, give me a 6. 5 is pretty good, but you have lots of dice. So
yeah.
See if you beat it. Alright, Mauhur's roll. There's a 6. You win. Gandalf is trapped. Can you deal 1 wound to him? Alright, so he has 2 fainting Uruk-Hai there up against Gandalf, and then 7 pikemen supporting him. Oh.
And you're trapped.
And I'm trapped, so...
So these 3 guys here are fainting.
Yeah,
so...
let's see if you get a 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gandalf is done. Gandalf just bit the dust with a 6. Somehow Radagast is still alive. Let's see if he wins his fight though.
He does.
And he does. Right. So he's gonna go against the guy that's on the ground. So
back away.
He doesn't kill anybody though. 1 or 2, game ends at this turn. Nope. So it continues 1 more round, so priority. Cocked. I got a 6.
I got a 6.
So you had it last, so it's my go.
Yes, sir.
No Nature's Wrath. So here's my will to see if Radagast leaves. And he sticks around with the 4. In the movement, there is no shooting, but Radagast is stuck in there, so we might as well get right into combat. See what Radagast gets. He only gets a 5 this time, that's not good.
It's not a 6.
Not a 6, like the last 2 turns. He does have 3 wounds
1,
left,
2,
though, so.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So
let's just see what happens. Don is rolling 14 dice, and he needs to get a 6 to win this combat, or a 5 to tie it. I'm hoping neither, but let's see. I see a 6 right there. So he wins. Radagast is trapped. He does have 3 wounds, so let's see what happens. Alright, so here's Mauhur's 6 attacks first. Is he tasting man flesh? Let's
needing
see.
4s?
4s, because he's strength 5. I see 3, 4, so Radagast is dead. Done. Good game, man.
Good game.
I appreciate it. Welcome, guys, to our after-action report. Don, thank you for a great game. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And tabled me. You tabled me.
Well, that's what happens when you only have, what, 5 models?
Yeah. I had to try it. It was a list I wanted to try.
Well,
and yeah.
So many Sorcerer's Blasts.
Yeah. But I think Gandalf was my hero of the game. Whether he was bolstering somebody else or the Sorcerer's Blast. I think another big thing that helped me too, honestly, was Alfred and the Might. That's
absolutely.
Well.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
yeah. And, you know, I had to chase you the whole game.
Yeah.
And it was hard to catch up to you. And finally, Corey, I was only, 3 models away from breaking? Two models away from breaking.
Yeah.
So, like we talked about it, maybe at the end of the game, maybe Sorcerer's Blasting instead of Nature's Wrath. Because I think both turns I was going to get a lot of guys on you, even with being knocked prone. So.
No, and that's true. And I thought about that, like you said, while we were discussing it. But yeah, I didn't do it.
And Gandalf killed 3 guys in 1 turn with a Sorcerer's Blast right at the end. So
it's true. I was rolling pretty good. So what's your highlights of your army there? What do you think?
The Ferals are always really good, and obviously you knew that you were picking on them and the Berserkers. So those were good. This army, it's very little might, so only 5 might. That was worth. and the fact that I completely forgot to make a single Fury save for the entire game.
That's true too.
The first time using the shaman. That's my excuse.
Yeah. I don't play Uruk-Hai or any army that has Fury either. So
I just painted him on the Easter Friday, so
yeah.
But I did remember about the
courage.
Yeah, so that was very helpful. And actually, honestly, even forgetting the Fury saves, he was the guy for me because I didn't have to check to charge your evils.
That's right, and that was the big thing. I probably, looking at it for me, I think I should have got rid of him sooner. I did try a couple times with the Sorcerer's Blast and locking people into wound and that, but I think I probably should have tried getting him gone before.
Yeah, and I was conscious. I didn't try to keep men around him so you couldn't jump an eagle and behind him. He eventually did get to him on the last turn, but fortunately I won that combat.
That's true. It is what it is, but you won that combat like you said, and so you definitely have the win there, I think, when you look at the victory points, because I had 3 fate on both of my heroes, plus 3 wounds, so that's 12 right there, plus another 2 from Alfrid, so that's 14. Yeah, I had 20. Oh no, you factor in the 3 units too, so 23 victory points is what you got off me. I don't know how much I did to you wise, but
is there leader kills? I think there is.
I think there is. So yeah,
and we both broke each other, so that's we both killed each other's leaders, so that pans out.
I definitely think it was a win for Uruk-Hai. So looking at it,
it's close though. It's only within probably a few.
If I did do the Sorcerer's Blast, I think that would have been a game changer. I think probably a game changer, right? So, but yeah,
and if I remember to make my Fury saves, that might have been helpful.
I agree. Well, Don, thank you for having me here at the Newmarket Game Club. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to both the Facebook page and the YouTube channel, as well as share it with all your friends that are interested in the hobby. Until next time, take care, guys.